Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a critical topic that underpins the safety of every single voyage at sea, the human element and fatigue. We'll explore how major international codes, the Maritime Labour Convention or MLC, and the International Safety Management Code, the ISM code, work together to manage this vital aspect of maritime operations. At the heart of safe navigation is human performance. No matter how advanced our technology gets, the skill, alertness, and well-being of the crew on the bridge will what truly guide a vessel safely from one port to another. But what happens when fatigue sets in? Decision-making slows down, situational awareness decreases, and the risk of a serious incident skyrockets. This is where the regulatory framework steps in, recognizing that humans are not machines. Let's start with the Maritime Labour Convention, often called the Seafarer's Bill of Rights. The MLC is designed to protect the welfare of those working at sea, and a huge part of that is preventing fatigue. It establishes clear, non-negotiable requirements that directly impact crew alertness and performance. First up is adequate manning. The MLC mandates that every ship must have a sufficient number of qualified seafarers on board. This isn't just about filling bunks. It's about ensuring there are enough hands on deck to operate the vessel safely without overworking anyone. A ship that is undermanned is a ship where the crew is stretched thin, working longer hours, and inevitably becoming fatigued. This rule ensures the workload is distributed properly, allowing for a sustainable and safe operational tempo. Next, and perhaps most directly related to fatigue, are the defined hours of rest. The MLC sets strict limits on how many hours a seafarer can work and mandates minimum rest periods. For example, it stipulates a minimum of 10 hours of rest in any 24-hour period and 77 hours of rest in any 7-day period. These aren't just suggestions, they are legally binding requirements. By enforcing these rest periods, the MLC aims to guarantee that every crew member, especially those on the bridge responsible for navigation, gets the chance to recharge physically and mentally. Proper rest is the single most effective countermeasure against fatigue. Finally, the MLC touches upon competency and training. While the SDCW Convention primarily governs training standards, the MLC reinforces the principle that seafarers must be properly trained and certified for their roles. This includes specific training for critical equipment. For instance, if a ship uses an electronic chart display and information system, or ECDIS, the officers using it must have completed not just generic ECDIS training, but also type-specific training for the particular model on their vessel. A well-trained officer is a confident and efficient officer, less likely to become stressed or mentally fatigued when faced with complex navigational tasks. So, the MLC sets the foundation by ensuring crews are sufficient in number, well-rested, and properly trained. Now, let's see how the International Safety Management Code, or ISM code, builds on this foundation. The ISM code is all about creating a safety culture on board. It requires every shipping company to develop, implement, and maintain a safety management system, or SMS. This SMS is essentially the company's own rulebook for how to run its ship safely. When it comes to the human element, the ISM code requires this system to have proactive strategies to manage risks associated with human performance. One key requirement is navigation risk management. The SMS must outline procedures for passage planning, execution, and monitoring. This isn't just about drawing lines on a chart. It involves identifying all potential hazards along the route, heavy traffic, challenging weather, shallow waters, and planning how to mitigate them. A well-prepared voyage plan reduces stress and uncertainty for the bridge team. It allows them to anticipate challenges rather than just react to them, which significantly lowers the cognitive load and helps prevent mental fatigue. The ISM code makes this proactive risk assessment a formal, documented process. Building on this is the concept of Bridge Resource Management, or BRM. The ISM code mandates that that the SMS includes procedures for effective BRM. What does this mean in practice? It's about teamwork on the bridge. BRM training teaches the bridge team how to communicate clearly, challenge decisions constructively, and work together as a cohesive unit. The master is in command, but every officer on watch has a vital role to play in cross-checking and supporting the navigational process. An effective bridge team can catch an individual's error before it becomes a catastrophe. This shared responsibility helps to manage pressure and reduces the chance that one person's momentary lapse, perhaps due to fatigue, will lead to disaster. Finally, the ISM code requires the SMS to incorporate error reduction strategies. This is a broad but crucial area. It involves learning from mistakes. The code requires procedures for reporting non-conformities, accidents, and hazardous situations. The goal isn't to blame individuals, but to understand the root cause of an error. Was it caused by fatigue? A poorly designed procedure? Ambiguous instructions? By analyzing these incidents, companies can identify systemic weaknesses and implement corrective actions. This could mean revising navigational procedures, improving checklist design, or providing additional training. It's a continuous cycle of improvement aimed at making the entire system more resilient to human error. So, let's connect the dots. The MLC and the ISM code are not separate entities. They are two sides of the same coin, working in synergy to protect the vessel, its crew, and the environment. Think of it like this: the MLC provides the well-rested, competent, and sufficiently staffed crew. It ensures the hardware, the human beings, are in the best possible condition to perform their duties. It sets the baseline for fitness for duty. Then, the ISM code provides the software, the systems, procedures, and safety culture that these crew members operate within. It takes those well-rested and trained individuals and puts them in a structured environment designed to minimize risk and manage error. The ISM code's requirements for passage planning, bridge resource management, and incident reporting are all tools to support the human element. Let's imagine a scenario. An officer is on the midnight to 4 a.m. watch. Thanks to the MLC, he has had his mandatory 10 hours of rest and isn't suffering from cumulative fatigue. He's also received type-specific training on the ECDIS he's using. That's the MLC at work. As he navigates, he follows a detailed passage plan developed according to the ship's SMS, a requirement of the ISM code. When he's unsure about a developing traffic situation, he uses the clear communication protocols from his BRM training to call the master for assistance. Another ISM principle: if a near-miss situation occurs, despite their best efforts, it gets reported and analyzed under the SMS to prevent it from happening again. That's the ISM framework in action. You can see how they are completely interlinked. Without the MLC's rules on rest and manning, even the best safety management system will fail because the crew will be too tired to follow it effectively. Conversely, without the ISM code's structured approach to risk management and teamwork, a well-rested crew might still make critical errors due to a lack of clear procedures or poor communication. Safe navigation is a complex system where human performance is the most critical and most variable component. By addressing the physiological needs of seafarers through the MLC and the procedural and cultural aspects of safety through the ISM code, the maritime industry has created a powerful two-pronged defense against the ever-present risks of human error and fatigue. It is a testament to the understanding that safety at sea begins and ends with the well-being and support of its people. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this explanation helps clarify the crucial link between the human element, the MLC, and the ISM code. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into maritime safety. Stay safe out there.